Hello and welcome to today's video. Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is a Walking Dead discussion video and I will be discussing The Walking Dead Season 10 Episode 13, the latest episode at the point of this recording. It was a very interesting episode. It was very different from what we've seen the entire season. We're taking a break from all the Whisperer stuff, but it was an interesting episode and a great farewell to Michonne, obviously. So there's a lot to discuss in this episode, so yeah, let's just get right into it. But before we get right into it, make sure to give a like and subscribe for more Walking Dead discussions which will be coming out. I know I said last week I'll do more, but I didn't because I just couldn't be bothered. I'm just going to be honest. And yeah, there will definitely be some coming out in the next few days. So yeah, let's just get right into the discussion. So in today's Walking Dead discussion, we'll be talking about basically the summary of the episode, sort of the episode as a whole. I'm picking out different bits though. It was a very interesting episode, as I mentioned in the intro. I have many different things to talk about, sort of the psychedelic parts of the episode, which I never thought I'd be saying in The Walking Dead. There's actually psychedelic parts. I do have many questions though. Where did he get these drugs from in an apocalypse? But I feel like that doesn't matter because that wouldn't fit the plot. If I, it has to be easy to get these drugs, just to fit the plot. But that's fine. It was still a very good episode, regardless of the fact that there's drugs involved. But I'm just going to talk about the meaning. You're going to call me philosophical here, but I'm going to talk about the whole meaning of the episode as a whole. I don't know the motive behind Virgil actually drugging Michonne. I just feel like he's got all these people imprisoned, and he probably feels like he's trying to save people, a bit like Negan. I know they probably don't link at all, but I just thought I'd mention that there. He's trying to save these people. He's trying to give them another way out. He thinks that all these people are broken like him. I mean, he lost his wife, I think, and kids, so he's broken. So I think he did say throughout this episode that he does use these drugs himself to get him in a happier world, to see different sights, because these were very psychedelic drugs, and you can see different sights in the episode. There's him with his family, happier times with his family. Of course, as we were seeing throughout the episode, that's not what happened with Michonne. She was not happy taking these drugs. She just wanted it to all end straight away. And as you can see, he just, like the other people as well, they were saying you can't escape, you can't escape. It was sort of a horror at some point, but obviously at the end of the episode they were alright, everything was fine, but it was just presented as a horror film, and it was quite scary, I'm not going to lie, throughout the episode. But yeah, I feel like where I'm going to get philosophical here is the different meanings of the episode, what it was trying to show. I feel like it was trying to show the different paths that Michonne could have done. I mean, this is like putting Michonne's story into one, what she could have become, and it's sort of showing that everyone's the same in The Walking Dead. The saviors and the main group were the exact same. I mean, that was mentioned by, I think, oh, what was his name? That guy's name in that came in season 8. He said we were all the same, Rick. I will put his name in the caption here. He said everyone's the same, and I feel like this is what Virgil's view is as well. This is what he's trying to show Michonne, and that if he joined Rick, you would have been the same. But obviously, in this parallel universe, Rick actually finishes off Michonne as Michonne kills Michonne, and she's the one to decide whether she's going to kill one of the main group in the line, which is the season 6 finale, which was also very interesting, to be honest. It was very interesting to see that, and we saw that she saw the saviors just before that season 6 scene. She saw the saviors. She was going to kill Negan there, but in this parallel universe, it's shown that she actually joined Negan's side, which was very interesting. So I feel like the moral of this story, obviously to wrap up her story, this episode was about her, the fact that she is the same as everybody else. She was the same as Negan in a way. Obviously she wasn't as twisted as Negan at the time, but what she's done, I mean, she's killed some of the Saviors in brutal ways as well. So I feel like that's what Virgil's trying to show, or Virgil was trying to show what can happen when you take these psychedelic drugs, basically. How happy you can get, because Virgil thought Michonne was broken, which obviously she was. We've learned that she is broken. We learned that in the comics as well. We've also learned in the series, we've learned in the show that things have happened to her in the past, which she sometimes can't shake off. And Virgil gets good memories using these psychedelic drugs, but it got so bad for Michonne that she was vomiting. So you can tell she really didn't enjoy those psychedelic drugs. But she took him anyway. But yeah, it was a really interesting episode. It did get philosophical at times, but overall it was a very interesting episode. So if you enjoyed this Walking Dead discussion, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.